So I guess real quick, I'm aware that I look like I won first place at a national Bible quizzing championship in Salt Lake City in 2008. Yeah, and I did. So that's accurate. I also had a 4.0 GPA, and I played a lot of clarinet in high school. So, yeah, I'm a good time. Yeah, I was recently reading through all of my high school diaries, which is disgusting. You should never do that. But I discovered something about myself. I guess rediscovered would be the word. I realized that I was trying to be the valedictorian to impress a guy who was homeschooled. Yeah, I would have had better luck convincing my parents of evolution. I did not get with that guy, if anyone's wondering. I was unsuccessful. And you'll be happy to know that despite the 4.0 GPA, I learned nothing from this experience. In college, I was trying to get with a poet, and I decided that the best methodology to get with a poet would be to make a New Year's resolution to write a poem every single day. And I know you're wondering, the burning question, Elizabeth, were you successful? Well, I wasn't, because by the end of 2010, I did have 365 of the world's shittiest poems. Yeah, but I did not get with the poet. And I know you're probably thinking, geez, Elizabeth, he's a poet. You seem like kind of a nerd. That should have been a slam dunk for you. And you're right, but we were also in private Christian college. Yeah, we couldn't figure out how to get our flirting off of Facebook Messenger and onto his futon. Yeah. Oh, fun, I forgot to start the timer. That's okay. I had a guy come up to me one time with a harmonica, and he played the harmonica while gazing deeply into my eyes. And then he said to me, "Your glasses look good, but they look even better on my bedroom floor." There's so much wrong with that sentence, right? Like, glasses do not belong on the floor. You fold them neatly, you put them on the nightstand. Respect the spectacles, or you do not deserve to hook up with a sexy librarian. I had another guy come up to me with a puppet, which right off the bat, that's a big fat no. You can't pick up women with a puppet outside of a preschool. Like, it's not, there's nothing you can say with a puppet on your hand that's going to result in a hookup. And guys, just in general, I know the male loneliness of it. Like, men are lonely. I understand that, but props are not the answer. Don't bring props to a flirting interaction. It's not like, I don't want to see you play hacky sack, Kyle. That move hasn't worked on me since middle school. Yeah, so no props. There's one acceptable flirting prop, and that is the acoustic guitar. But don't stop listening. But you have to be talented. If you're not talented, I'm going home with the puppet. To be clear, not the guy with the puppet, just the puppet. I can tell fisting jokes on my own time. I don't need a guy for that. Cool. I don't think my driver's license should count in the city. I learned how to drive on county roads in farm country. First time my dad ever took me out driving, I accidentally swerved off the road into the ditch and almost hit a tree. And my dad was just like, "You might want to stay on the road." Solid advice, right? And I think we can agree that that would have played out pretty differently in the city. You swerve a little downtown here, you're gonna wipe out a kid on a Lime scooter. And yeah, obviously we all hate kids on Lime scooters, right? That's why, yeah. That's why any jury of my peers is gonna look at me, they're gonna look at that dead kid, and they're gonna be like, "Well, I don't think it was technically premeditated, but she definitely fantasized about it a couple of times." Yeah, right to jail. But I'm a millennial, so I figure that's, prison is my retirement plan. Yeah. I picked out prison for myself. It's the Best Boy prison. in Norway. It's got the best public library system available in a prison, which sounds perfect for me. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, but unfortunately for me, they also have like one of the highest rates of rehabilitation, which means that I'll have to put on the performance of my life to stay in prison. I'm a teacher's pet. I've got my work cut out for me, right? Yeah, no, like, I've also been researching what crime I would have to commit in order to end up in prison. Like, it has to be bad enough that I'll go to prison, but not so bad that I'm spending the golden years of my life feeling guilty about the crime I committed. So obviously I can't murder a kid, that's out. But I have been, I've been doing some Googling, and I think I might take a page out of Luigi's book. I think I might murder a CEO. I think that's pretty hot, right? Yeah. Awesome. Partner in crime. Hell yeah. How am I doing on time?
It is 6 minutes now.
6 minutes. All right. Awesome. Thanks so much, you guys. Clap.